Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of We Die Too Much in TGL's Monday Corner featuring Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We are, for sure, doing the trilogy, but first game. As I mentioned in the announcement, technically I would be doing a Christmas themed stream because it is the week of Christmas, but unfortunately there's not really any good games that are Christmas themed. I did go on Reddit to look for some inspiration, and they did mention Arkham Origins, but I think that's a little bit too long, so rather than me kind of trying to waste money on a rando Christmas game, we had a lot of fun with Ace Attorney last week, right? So I just want to finish at least the case that we have now and help Maya not get framed, if I'm saying it correctly. Anyways, my hat is probably as Christmassy as you're gonna get for the stream. And before we start, I also like to mention, I don't know if anyone has ever had the chance to try a white chocolate hot chocolate. Yes. Hello, Dino. I know, right? If this would be my favorite Christmas game as well. Yeah. My cousin had gifted me a chocolate bomb thing where you add the hot water and it opens up with like whatever fillings inside and it gives you like a hot chocolate. Except one of them was like a white hot chocolate version, and I'm not really a big fan of white chocolate, so it's been sitting there for a while. And I was like, how do I make this into something that I want to drink without wasting it? Because I don't like throwing food away. And then all of a sudden I had this idea, hey, I have matcha powder in my cupboard, and I have a whisk and a bowl. So I whisked up some matcha after I dissolved the bomb in the cup, and I added the matcha to it, and it was like really good. So if anyone has, you know, a white chocolate, hot chocolate mix, and they wanted to like kind of level it up, you can add matcha powder if you have matcha powder. I know there's a shortage right now because matcha has all the craze recently, but you know, in case anyone is willing to try. Other than that, I'm gonna continue on to the next day, September 7th, Pension Center. I am visiting Maya again, I believe. Oh no, it's you! Oh, you got the Tana? How sucks to be you. Okay. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinging lawyer! I hope you die! I actually am happy that she's just mad at us. Yeah. Oh, hopefully you'll be less depressed during this holiday. Or this holiday will help you feel a little bit happier, but yeah. Matcha ice cream would sound really nice. Hi, Elaine! Or maybe this game will make you feel better. I hope. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May! No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? You can't even give me a proper insult. I was trying to think of an insult for her too when I was doing the announcements, but I couldn't either. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Does he look scared? He's like trying so hard to stay like professional. Okay, anyway. Were you there last stream, Elaine? Yeah, I was having a lot of fun because their 180s is like amazing. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? I should just use your reverse back to normal. For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Wow. Let's talk first. That man. How about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Having people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep! This woman is impossible to talk to. Yeah, actually, I'm talking to her, so I had the right to be annoyed. No, think he has eyes. It's just hidden under the shadow of his hat. Yeah, I played it once. I played the last case and I was like so confused. I'm like, what's happening? Say. You can tell who's actually important now. Why are you so angry? Because she has to like upkeep this persona. It's probably really tiring. I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! She's so mad. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Probably against you, since you ratted her out. Okay, I mean, nothing to talk yet. Is he scared? Is he actually scared? Okay, so the first two lines we already read from the previous stream, so I didn't do that. But this is new. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. That's hilarious. Smile for the camera. No clue here. I don't even think that camera was really a clue, but okay. Yep, the eyes. Eyes will tell you. I gotta say, this is kind of inappropriate, but these are really like, what do we call them? Distracting. Yeah, distracting. Anyways, I'm gonna move now. I'll go back here. What, dead inside? Is that what you're trying to say, Elaine? It was bouncing around when I was doing the case. I'm sure every guy in the room was looking at it too. That's how she works her charms. I don't know. I don't know. What am I saying? Well drawn. Well animated, Elaine. Well animated. It's okay. Maybe I'm more drawn to it because she's so much more well endowed than I am. So then I'm just like, I'm distracted. Just joking. Just joking. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Sure, let's examine. Sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel. They're right across the way. I should probably go back to the hotel, but I just wanted to, like, get through everything. I guess I'll have to water it now. Oh yeah, if you're staying in the office. Apparently, this was the first movie that made me proud. Okay. You couldn't crowd more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Yes, that's perfectly clean, as always. Yep. That's it for the law office. You are not joking. Shh. Yeah, the boing boing, man. The boing boing. Okay, let's go to the hotel. See, I think the boing boing is meant as a distraction. They would not have animated it otherwise. Hello, Gary. Yeah, we're just talking about the boing boing animation because I was saying how distracting it was. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Really? I don't know, man. No, the girl in the pink has some huge boing boing going on. Of course you show up when we talk about boing boings. We have summoned him with the boing boings. I cannot demonstrate because I don't have the physical capacity to demonstrate a boing boing, but you will know if she gets back onto the stand. Later on, I think. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. This guy is really, like, flexible? Okay, if they didn't go boing, I would not be looking, but they went boing. That's all I had to say. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not supposed. I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. I feel like this is a running joke in Japan. When like they interview like the neighbors of a murderer or someone who committed a crime, they'd be like, that kid, I always knew there was something off about them, kind of thing. And he's doing the exact same thing. You what? I'm starting to think that the most suspicious person here is this guy. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he's that smart. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. Both carry the scent of danger. Okay. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify. Photo. Can you just like describe it and we could sketch him out? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Man. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. This guy, man. Okay, can I just examine or... Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that jar. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place at the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. Oh, that's so boring! This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Okay. As expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. No clues here. Nice weather again today. I can see if... Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. This $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. A view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh ho ho ho. Yeah, that's peeking, man. By the look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. He's just standing there while I'm examining the room? Wow. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink, before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Bellboy, do you even own the hotel? Why are you like working so hard? Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Alright, I think that's it for this room. Alright, let's move. Because I don't think we have anything to present. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, next. Some people just take pride in their jobs, CGL. I mean, if you can hire people like that, then your business is pretty good, probably. Pizza Pops? That just reminds me of the guy that had the like unlimited fries that I played for that one case. Oh, it looks like Grosberg is out like today again. Well, his painting's gone. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Ooh, well that's making me hungry now. Okay, thanks guys. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Speaking of hungry, has anyone tried the Korean style fried chicken from Jollibee? Oh, you heard the news too about the Pizza Pops. I'm so disappointed! I love Pizza Pops, and now they're telling me that Pizza Pop pepperoni and bacon has E. coli too? Oh, it makes me so sad. But anyways, yeah. I wanted to try it, but it's kind of expensive. But I might just commit because I think they advertised a coupon for $10 off a $30 meal. So I'll see. Me too, Dreadwolves. But I have a chest freezer now. So I was actually going to stock up because usually I operate with only like a small freezer that's attached to my refrigerator. And so we don't really buy too much bulk frozen items, which is kind of fine because then you're kind of limiting the amount of junk food, savory junk food in your house. But the deal was too good. Have I told you guys the deal for the chest freezer that I got? I don't know if you guys would be interested, but maybe I'll just like quickly say it anyway. Unless you guys will like know. Yes, there's a $200 one. How did you know? Uh so what happened was you can fit a body in there. I have always been with Bell for my cell phone plan, but they're quite expensive. And all the good deals that they have, and this is for any provider, is for new customers only. So instead of, I guess, giving people like a good deal for being loyal, they are now just basically like having people like switch back and forth between providers and then you get a good deal. So loyalty doesn't count for anything anymore for cell phone plans. And because there's only like what the big three for Canada, you're just literally switching between like all three of them just to get like a good deal. So after not being able to get it any cheaper, I was like fine, and then I waited for Black Friday, and then I went to Best Buy, and then I switched to a different provider because it got me almost like $25 less per month, which is pretty decent for like a difference. And then because I went to Best Buy to grab the plan, right? Yeah, so they gave me a gift card. And because they were all gonna offer me a cheaper plan before, and then it disappeared on us while we were getting it, they like upped the gift card amount to like $100. And then at the same time, there was a 7 cubic feet chest freezer for half off. So it went from 400 to 200. So then we bought that, and then I used the gift card, so that was like 100 off of that, which meant the freezer was $100, which was nice already. And then we like brought it back home. Everything was good, but then we did notice that like there was like that hole on the side of the box that kind of actually extended to the freezer. Yeah, you were really close. And so it made like a little bit of a dent. It was like a very like light dent, so it's just like fairly cosmetic, and it was at the back of the freezer, so we didn't really want to bring it back to like get it exchanged just because then I don't know what they're going to do with the freezer. It's going to be a waste and it's going to be a hassle just to bring it back. And so I asked if there was an option to kind of get like a credit for it or anything. So then they offered me like $25 back, which meant I got the deep freezer for like $75. So now I can buy all the pizza pops I want. And then there's this news about the E. coli, which makes me sad. But yeah, at least I got a chest freezer for cheap, and I got a cell phone plan for a lot cheaper every month, pretty much for the same amount of data. So yeah. I also like the pizza too. Oh, have you played this game before? Yeah, so 7 cubic feet is probably not like the biggest one that you can get, but it kind of works for us because we can keep it in our furnace room out of like sight of anything because we don't have too much like random space right now anyway, and it just like fit just like where in the empty space that we were like putting it for, and we don't really have too much to freeze anyway. It's like still not too full. It starts with one freezer. Yeah, maybe like I'll end up stocking up and then I'll have to use like a garage, like my garage room. No. If my parents can live their whole life without a chest freezer and only with a freezer in their fridge, me getting a chest freezer in addition to the freezer space I have originally with the refrigerator is like I think enough for me. Yeah, we're not like traditional Asian that way because I never really had a chest freezer growing up. So I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. We'll see. I'll let you know if I'm not fine. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, I'll let you know then. But you have more people? Well, I guess, yeah, like it does give you liberty to buy more because that's what we were planning to do. Just go like raid Costco and like put stuff in, but we haven't done so yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll actually be honest if I end up filling up the freezer, but right now it's not really full. It's like not even 20% full. Yes. the meats on discount is what I'm trying to look at too. I'm not really good with meal prepping yet, but eventually I probably like maybe consider doing it. We'll see. Wasn't there giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, yeah, it was a painting of a sunflower, wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. What? No, I'm not rich. I just cook small amounts at a time. But now, like, I don't know if I have time for that. We'll see. Or I just, like, refrigerate the leftovers and I eat it within 2 days. Oh, photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Ooh. I think I've seen this person somewhere. Correct, Red Bulls. This is why I need to go back to work. I need some hobby money. Not that it really stopped me from buying like the Final Fantasy MTG stuff, but yeah. Speaking of which, this is like a really bad expense on my part. Uh, Not quite yet, but he actually like with what he's doing, he's actually like earning on par with like what I usually earn, so I think it's fine. No, I didn't buy a Tifa statue. I actually went and did the Holiday Commander box set with one of our friends. I finally caved because I saw it as a sign. Because the first time he told me at Taps there was only like 2 spots left, and then he like took 1 spot, and then the other spot I was like, if it's still there after I finish like preparing for like everything in the morning, then I'll take it. And then it was gone, so I was like, okay, it's meant to be. I won't commit because it was expensive anyway. Like they're really, I don't know. I don't want to say they're smart, but like they know their audience. They know that people will actually like try and get in just to get the promo, and so they do that. Or you actually have to buy the whole booster box just to like participate in the tournament to get the promo. Anyway, so I didn't do that, and then they had an event at was like Warp 3 that my friend told me about because he just kept telling me since I like didn't go the first time. And then I called because on the app it said that it was like $100, but it's not. Their booster box is 300. Yeah, Warp 3. So I didn't end up going because that's ridiculous. It's already ridiculous in the first place. And then like near the end of that week, he like let me know again that they had it at another place and they still had the promos. And then so I thought about it and he was like willing to join me, so then I caved and then we went together. And then on my way there in the car, Suteki Dane came on my MP3 playlist, and I was like, alright, it's a sign. That means like they really want me to get the promo. Yeah. Yeah, so I went anyway, even though I know that the prices for the booster boxes were wildly inflated, so I have the promo now, which it's nice. It's actually really pretty, and it might be the only promo that we can really actually get our hands on. Like my friend really wanted the one with the Era throwing the chair. So he was looking into it, and I think you can only get it if you do the regional tournaments. So I think he might enter that if he has a chance, because originally he didn't think he was able to, and then he was quite salty about it. But I think he might if he is able to try and get his hands on that promo. But for me, I think this is probably the only promo that I would be able to get easily, even though it's like. But yeah, see, Dreadwolves, I also haven't spent on MTG for a while, like a long time, and then I finally caved because they came out with the Final Fantasy set, and yeah, it's quite costly, but I think I am good for now. I think I have all the stuff that I really need. Minus like the singles that I might still have to collect if I wanted to finish the art series, like through the ages in the art series. But that's pretty much about it. But yeah, good on you for having store credit. That saves a lot of money sometimes if you purchase other things. Anyways, perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Why? I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. Okay, we are stealing. The secret lairs? Is it the scene cards that you're talking about? No, I did not get the secret lairs, I don't think. That's the only one that I didn't get, I believe. Let me just double check. Because I did see them circulating, but then I was like, huh, I don't really get what this is about, so then I ended up not getting it. I got most other things though, like the Chocobo bundle, and I saw that you got yours too. And I already spent a fair ton on like the set. Although I will for sure tell you that I did not buy the collector bundle because that was way too expensive. Way too expensive. Oh, limited 3 sets sold in 4 hours. So if I think something was ridiculously expensive and not worth it, even if it's stamped with Final Fantasy, I actually didn't care even buy it because yeah, it's too much. I wonder if my friend got it then. I should ask him. He pretty much has his whole collection done. He has every card apparently in the in the set, not counting like the borderless or if it's foil or something, but just in the set. But yeah, I really hated the markup. So I justified it as being, you know what? I'll be done MTG for like a long time. I'm not gonna really spend it on any other sets for a while, so should be fine. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah. I am missing some mythics. I'll see. Maybe if they go down to a good price, I'll think about it. Yeah, that's true. I think our other friend said that he has enough packs, so he's probably gonna bring those. And then he also has a lot of lands, so he doesn't care if you want to keep them or not. But yeah, I think he's gonna bring his. Um. Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah, I didn't end up getting those. Those ones in the collector booster box is the ones I didn't get. Nice. Yep, we all spent on. Well, actually, minus Red Wolves, but we spent. I guess we all spent a little bit on the Final Fantasy set, even Elaine, for sure. Because you guys got really good pulls for the Chocobo bundle, so congrats. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Yep, for stealing. Hey, that's pretty good. A photo lies on the desk. Yo, this guy looks like he'd be in part of JoJo. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Oh, Oh, are we only able to take one? I'm only taking the guy one because they said it was a man that was with Miss May and he's a lady killer. That guy looks like he could be considered a lady killer, so maybe. Right? Yeah, that's awesome. You guys did really good. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one of it. Yeah, Dino's really lucky about that. I feel like you should do something more of your luck this year, Dino. I feel like you're really lucky with your pulls this year. Like all my really high ranking rares that I pulled from this set is a Final Fantasy X, and it's not even my favorite series, which is kind of okay. Like Yuna's really pretty, but I'm like, I wonder why it's always 10. Because even in the Chocobo set, I got like Riku, which is okay. It's not bad. Okay, these are the same things as last time. I guess that's it. I wonder... Maybe I can... Yeah, that's true too, Dino. Never mind. Never mind. That's one thing that kind of overrules everything else. You're right. If anything, I think that like cancels out or like even just pulls the luck down to like. Seven's the next big thing, Elaine. You should play it. But yeah, I'm slowly finishing up 10. I'm sorry, Dino. Virtual hug. Let's make sure the stream is funny, and then we'll cheer you up, or I'll try to. I'll try to like make sure that like the voices sound a little bit different. You're working on it, just like me, Elaine. Keep working on it, and I'll keep working. Anyways, you again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving you. Oh no, she's manipulating him into shaving his head. Sea of Stars. Oh, I've never heard of that. Interesting. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Tell me, where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have so let the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe you've had something to get her to talk. Of course I do. Let's present that photo. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Oh, see? I got her reaction. He is the lady killer. Oh, I know Chrono Trigger. Oh, I have so many of these games that I can't start yet. We'll see. We'll see. I'll slowly play through them. This is what the streams are for. It's to get me to go through my whole list, and this is on my list, so I'm actually okay for now. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. Her eyes are twitching again. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? I? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. You have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I'll show you proof. Let me talk to the bellboy. Mr. Bellboy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. How does he even know what an affidavit is? Okay, anyways. No, I'll have him write it. Might as well. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Okay. I don't know, number one, if I'm pronouncing that right, and number two, like, he seems really excited to be writing something that, like, I have barely even heard about until, like, earlier this year. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Woo! Okay. Hello, Miss May. Can I, talk to you again? I keep visiting her. Affidavit. Affidavit. Okay, thank you. It's a bit cliche, but it's a good game overall. That's good. As long as it's a good game. Okay, we're gonna present. This. Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. User fears are hard. I'm gonna push you hard. You look like you like to take things hard, the hard way. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you're with. That man, he's my boss. Red White. Oh my god, first April May, not Red White? Were you Canada? The president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Ooh, I haven't heard of any of these games. I gotta look them up later. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Really? Oh, okay. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to keep it, but sure. Oh, this is the painting. I thought it was sunflowers, but I remember now. It's this painting. Why is it here now? What's the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. Great. What a fruitcake. Like half the people in this game is. Let me guess. Or are. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, let's talk a little bit. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. I feel like he might be more pink than her for some reason. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Who else says this? I forgot. I know someone who says this all the time. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. I mean, who won't remember you very clearly? You're not exactly like dressing inconspicuous. Okay. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question there. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police. The courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Okay. Why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Roddy Burger. Oh my god, he doesn't... What? Oof. Did I get beat up? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. You say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume? Sir Grosberg's, yes. And you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Yeah, he really likes that painting, he cherishes it, so I don't know. Richie Rich kind of guy. I don't know, man. I feel like he's a little bit eccentric, and I feel like there's only one guy that's rich that we all know that's a little bit eccentric, so I kind of see some similarities. I don't know if you've seen similarities, but his car designs are also quite eccentric, in my opinion. Anyways, perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live purely for personal profit. I should get punched. Yes, I agree. I would love to punch back, but that's probably not something that will, like, help in my favor. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright. He's asking me to go back there, so I should probably go back there. Oh, there you are. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. It's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. And why'd you refuse? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? My god. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grosberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grosberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Or it is a large painting. Mr. Grosberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Your lovers? Oh, I'm so tempted. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh, okay, no. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Do it? No, I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to do it. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Yeah, let's see. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Possible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. Like, what if he doesn't have dirt, or you don't have dirt? He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Oh, the mom! Medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. So why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grosberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. The one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. His office? Followed his every move for years. May have recorded something of what she found. Oh, thank you. That's a good clue. Maybe that's why he killed her. Alright, let's look for her shells again. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grosberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Probably here. All the cases, yep. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience of the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grosberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. Name... The record stops here. Mia knew Grosberg. I wonder if someone tore the page out. We're just flipping through. Biggest parts here is this, and is that you? She has a collection of suicide reports. Oh, there we go. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Ooh. Okay, so that's done. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I had to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? I'm surprised that the person that killed Mia didn't look through her files, like, that closely. I mean, they didn't have much time, I guess. Transparent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. It's Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. Whites. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. How did he even get let in? Wait a second, Mr. White. I love the puns. It's like right and white and then wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even the child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? Are you? What are you calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court? Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? Executioner! The hatchet man! The liquidator! The killer! Man! What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I mean, I can defend myself, can't I? You're allowed to do that. I feel fate. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Oh my god. Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. But what? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh my god, I just noticed this table. Lake was like... interesting. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in Edgeworth included. I feel like I want to have respect for Edgeworth, but he's making it really hard. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ah, now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean, you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you! This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Well, you could cheer up for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. Oh, sorry. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. She's pretty cute. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most of a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. The fact that he has, like, rings in all 10 of his fingers, I'm just like, this guy, if he throws a punch, it's gonna hurt so bad. To be continued. Yay, let's save our progress. That was pretty good. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, so I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? I wonder if they were friends before. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. See, I knew it. You can defend yourself. What? Okay, let's do this. Oh, she can stand right there? Interesting. Oh, hi, Pika. Welcome. You just made it in time for court to be in session. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. The girl's not here, so there's no boing boing, unfortunately. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Yeah, excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I mean, if he was more muscular and he didn't, like, suit up all the way, he might go boing boing, depending on how big his, like, you know, are. Thank you, Pika. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god, so sparkly. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White. But my friends call me Blanco Nino. What? Okay. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem, why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh yeah, his work is pretty stressful. Ho ho ho. Oh my god, he's really annoying. I can't tell who's more annoying now. I hope you have made your peace with God, Miss Little. See, I thought the guy that threw the wig at me was like really annoying, and then April May came along, and I thought she was even more annoying than that guy, and then now this guy takes the cake, so I don't know who can beat this guy later, but someone else might beat this guy later. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, let's hear it. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you, some papers by the window. Then, I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then, it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. For cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna cross-examine everything. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for a secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he cannot see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull out something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. Spiky-haired? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. I kind of lost respect for the judge too, but he might have been blackmailed. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail?
Objection!
I remember that he said right, so... Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? I want to see his, like, mad look. Is he? Okay, that's good, because he's, like, supposed to be, like, being blackmailed in this chapter, I think. You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was right here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim on the left, so he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What's? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? Edgeworth! If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Well, that's a mouthful. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her. Savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last self-restraint, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I don't think... Okay, let me present. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I think I have an evidence for this, so let's just, like, not even, like, do too much cross-examination. This is by a blow. Objection! So hopefully this is enough. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Yeah, what do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Oh, people are siding with me. Yay, very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Whap! Whap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I'm glad that he's not smiley anymore. This suits him much better. You heard that thing fall? What exactly is that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Flat. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy. Okay, I want to see what evidence I have. Why would he see the light stand? The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? But why? Me? But well, I was instructed not to. Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. What's falling apart? Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. I feel like this should be right because
Objection!
he can't have seen the light. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Velocity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edward. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed a wiretap. Wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place a wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. law offices. Isn't that like a problem in itself? That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Not as bad as— yeah, that's true. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh my god. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done some clothes to place a wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Yeah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Yeah, he's sparkly again, which is kind of annoying. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this classified stand. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fate and Cola offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's, and if I know Edgeworth, he already ran a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fate and Cola offices. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. You fought honorably. No, I didn't think that. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? No, Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Yeah? Never give up, Phoenix. Yeah. I didn't think this would happen. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gak! Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What the? You're... Maya? Didn't you know that the Fae woman has strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You had that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? The regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000, wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th, that's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? What kind of lamp? It's $1,000. Does the game just auto give me clues when I'm like going too fast, or what? Is this like normal? There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, oh. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Is he back? He's back.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Waha! You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, last light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fane Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Wow, that's a long scream. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way you can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Gotta love the music, I know, right? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. Music is great. I need a date to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Oh my god. I want to smack off his Sparklina so bad. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Yeah. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Yeah? What's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! But please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. What's worse? Being charged of murder or like releasing a list to the press? Oh, okay. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. I love their expressions. Wright seems so happy. Well, I see no reasons to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yay! How does it feel, Edgeworth, to keep losing to me? That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. You're not living? But I mean, and thank you guys. But I guess if you stay, you can kinda team up with your sister. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! Hehe, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? Office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Interesting, I wonder what's gonna happen. He's 2 minutes late, just joking. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia, I was kinda worried you might not. Huh? Yes, I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Yeah? Wahaha! You should see your face! Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. You said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. Aw, that's cute. No, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices, it's got a ring to it. Or, it's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. Good luck, Phoenix. I wonder why she likes to meet people at 9. I'll always be here, watching. Yay, thank you! We're done! This case! Right, okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! I want a burger now. Oh, I just want to eat now. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a wasting. Oh, okay, wait up! Cute. Alright, let's save our progress. That's true. Nah, I don't want to drive out. It's so cold. It's okay, I can wait. I can wait. Okay. I'm gonna leave this episode for next week. Because I think this is a good time to stop. No, I don't want to like have people deliver me stuff at like 2 a.m. It's okay. It's okay, don't worry guys. I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. I actually have this chocolate flavored parfait that I got from Walmart that was surprisingly really good. Even Brandon and Sylvia were surprised when I like served it to them and they were like, it's from Walmart, so maybe I'll just want me to order with you? No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't waste money. Unless you actually really want to. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here and then we'll call it a day until next week. But it's been a pretty good case so far, and then the next one looks interesting. Samurais. I wonder what it's gonna be about. But yeah, As for announcements, I believe that Dino should be streaming. Hungry now. You should go make something then. You probably have food somewhere. Steel Samurai, yeah. And then, depending on whether Pika's working on Saturday or not, there may or may not be a stream, but we'll announce on Discord, so don't worry. Yeah, right. So yeah, we'll announce closer to date, and then next Monday we'll be back for episode 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Yep. But until then, I hope you guys will be able to get some extra days off and be able to celebrate the holidays with your family. Christmas is actually my favorite holiday. Kind of pretty happy and looking forward to it, and I hope that it'll bring you guys at least some cheer towards the end of the year. Spend it with family and friends. If you're free, eat some good food. Pretty much about it. Anyways, thanks for coming and tuning in, everyone. I hope you all have a good night and an amazing rest of the week. Enjoy everything, and good night. Bye.